Hello, beautiful people. I'm Regina. Um, if you haven't came across any of my previous videos, I lost my cousin Yolanda to breast cancer back in November 27th of 2022. So it's fairly recent. We were very close, so I decided to start documenting the grief process, the stages. So this weekend has not been the best for me. The last 2, 3 days kind of rough. I went out with her mom and her sister to bingo on Thursday, and we were there, but you know, we just trying to make the best of our what is our new normal life without Yolanda. Um, so I decided today I wanted to share a story about her. Um, or about one of our adventures we had. Um, so when we were younger, we were kids. And when I mean young, so we're a year apart. So she's born 77, I was born 78. And um, so it's a lot of stories. We always just wanted to be together. But our grandmother used to host this bus trip to Wildwood every year. So every year we would go to Wildwood, So of course, as kids, we anticipated going to Wildwood. So me and Yolanda had to be about, if I was 13, she was like 14. So we talking about Wildwood, and mind you, at this point, we had been going since we were toddlers. So we kind of know the layout of Wildwood and the rides and what we want to do. Make sure we have time to do. Cause you only there. We used to only go for the day. It was like a day trip. And so we and her, we sitting there talking, and I was naming the rides I wanted to get on. I said, oh, because I wasn't really crazy about roller coasters, but I like rides. So if I got on a roller coaster, it had to be my brother. So it was kind of like a statement like, oh, I hope we go to the beach, and I want to get on that ride that played the music that we liked. 'Cause it was a ride we liked that went around in a circle, went forwards, and then went backwards. And we love that ride. When I tell you, Yolanda and I used to get on that ride and just laugh so hard. Uh, just from the ride going forwards and going backwards. And don't let it be a song that we know we like. We would really be just laughing so hard. And the force of the ride made you kind of lean to one side. So me and her used to kind of race to see who was going to sit on the inside, because the inside person leaned into the outside person, and it was gravity that was like pulling you to them. It was nothing you can do. So um so we were talking about that, and I said, oh well, if the lines are long for that ride, we can always just get on the teacups until the lines was over. And she looked at me with, oh no, I'm scared of the teacups. And I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean you scared of teacups? She's like, I'm scared of teacups. And I was like, but the ride we get on, the roller coasters and the ride that take you forwards and backwards, go faster than the teacups. And she was just like, no, because the teacups, they whip you around. And I'm just like, what? I was laughing at her so hard. And I remember I thought she was joking, but she was dead serious, because then when we went to Wildwood, when I tried to stick to the plan, she was like, no, I told you, I'm scared of the teacups. So, and I'm sharing this story because it's making me laugh, because I have been crying, like, I was crying earlier today in the car. I was thinking about her. Certain songs come on, um, and it's funny because it's not a song that, how can I put this? Is a song that I'm like, oh, we learned that song together. We used to always sing together and stuff. So her sister was just telling me their mom, cannot listen to Boyz II Men's End of the Road. She can't look at it. I found pictures at my dad's house when I went to Kentucky 2 weeks ago of all of us as little kids, and I went to share them with my aunt, and she started crying, and it was so painful to watch it because she went through joy and sadness. Those two emotions came on her so fast because it was like, oh my baby, oh my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby. And it's like I felt so bad in the moment because I didn't, you know, want to upset her, but I wanted to share the picture with her because she doesn't have any pictures of Yolanda that young. So, because when I say young, Yolanda looked like she probably was like 2 years old. You know, it was pictures from, yeah, she had to be two because it was my first birthday. So, my first birthday party, and Yolanda was there, and she was hugging my sister. So it definitely was toddlers being toddlers, and a couple of Easter pictures of us. Maybe I'll share that with y'all one day. But I just wanted to make this video kind of make myself feel better, and it did, to talk about her. Yeah. All right. Love, peace, and hair, peace, people.